Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm just testing some things out here real quick. This is my first time in a long time doing a multi-stream. So I'm trying to stream on Twitch here as well. And I think it's up and running okay. Hopefully the streamer bot will work and the chats will show up appropriately. Let me see, maybe I'll try to test something here before we jump into playing some Guild Wars. Let me type something in here. Alright, yeah, it should be all set. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the agenda. And on the agenda is finishing Eye of the North. So I'm already at the last mission, which is actually in a quest, I guess. It's in your quest log, which is a time for heroes. And this is in Central Transfer Chamber. And after that, we've beat Eye of the North. So we'll get started with this in just a second. Let's see if I have anyone that wants to join me here. It's free for a time for heroes. Alright. And let's see, what else did we accomplish from the last stream? Well, I got this Cinder's Edge. So I got that when I was doing... I don't think it's Destruction Depths. Maybe it's the one... It's one of those. It's before or after that. But I got this as a drop, which kind of made me a little bit upset because, you know, I just exchanged the Book of Secrets for this Forgotten Sword. And then I got a sword drop like a couple days later. But that's okay. Now that I have the Forgotten Sword just kind of sitting on Jorah right now. And what else? I did actually get Gwen a 40/40 set. So I think her offhand is actually from... Yeah, it's her offhand that I got from collecting those Jade Brotherhood bracelets. You have to get 5 of them, and then you can get this offhand. And then I just crafted her a wand in Vasberg Armory. So that required some iron as well as plant fibers. I didn't have any plant fibers, but what I did is I farmed some intricate Grawl necklaces. And also I went outside of Eye of the North and farmed some plants. Yo. Oh, and then you'll see what else I did as well. You'll see I got a new pet. Kind of happy about my new pet. But I had to let go of the tiger. And I don't think I need any particular skills or anything set up for this mission. I think just what we've been running with the heroes should be good to go. I mean, since I have my guildmate here joining me, I'm not going to run a minion master. That would be kind of pointless here. And I'm thinking even Panic is not going to be that strong. I'll do an Energy Surge. And then let's do Xandra. I don't know if even Signet of Spirits is going to be good here or not. We can try. This one can be a little bit tricky because of all the burning and stuff. Let's try it out.
You seek the dwarves?
Oh wait, I have to accept this quest reward first. What is this skill? Throw acid at a target?
You seek the dwarves?
Alright, here we go. Time for heroes. You can see I got a Black Moa. His first name is Hugh. His last name is Janus. Getting kind of tough though. My team's going down fast. Man, this might be a wipe first time. Okay, that was pathetic. That was pretty bad. Alright, we'll try that again. Oh yeah, pain inverter. I have pain inverter too. I'll let you bring it, but I should be thinking a little bit more logically or something for this. What else? I mean, I could bring Great Dwarf Weapon. I don't think that's going to do anything here, though. And also, Raza is Ineptitude, which I don't think is that good. I want to equip a Dom Mesmer. I can kick out Raza. Oh, and I had Oleus. That's why, too. I didn't mean to have Oleus. He's not my healer. I meant to have Master of Whispers. I think we'll be totally fine now. I, like, essentially did not have a healer. I mean, I had this guy healing a little bit, but not really a dedicated healer. Alright. Now I think we got this. Should I bring, like, you move like a dwarf, maybe? Instead of... yeah, I'll try that. Thing is I kind of don't know if I should be flagging my heroes to those spots where they don't burn, because then they ball up and they get hit by the Great Destroyer. Let's just rush this guy. Let's rush him. Wow, he went down fast. That pain inverter is effective. That pain inverter is super effective. We don't have a deep wound. But okay, that was easy. Nice call on that pain inverter. Pain inverter. OP.
Hail, human. There is much to do.
Alright. Now what to get? I think what I actually want to get is this Necromancer chest. So you can craft 40/40 sets here, but I don't think it's worth it. But I think if I get this Necromancer one, at least I can get plus 20% enchantments, and then I can give this to my Blood is Power. And then Blood is Power lasts 20% longer. Of course, this half casting time of blood magic spells is not really that good. He is using Blood Bond, which is okay. Then you have half recharge of spells. So what now? I think now... now I think we're going to do some Warren Kryta stuff. Oh wait, where's my Drachner's key? Who do I have to talk to for that?
You seek the dwarves? Hail and well met.
Who gives me the Drachner's
What
key?
news of the war?
Oh, I just have to say thank you. Right? But it says, when you're ready, I can send you back to Eye of the North. But I guess I'll say thank you.
Dwarves?
Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think this is what we want. Is this blood staff. Or I could make this soul reaping. Because that's then... Instead of half casting time of blood spells, half casting time of spells in general. I don't know, blood or soul. I don't know which one is actually probably better here. It's very minimal difference, but... Is my Bip the only other blood spell he uses is a Blood Bond? Yeah, both have 20% enchantment, that's the thing. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll go ahead and go with... But this one, if I do Soul Reaping, halves casting time of spells 10%, which would also be his healing spells. And then half recharge of spells 20%, which would also be his healing spells. I think I'm going to go with Soul Reaping. At least then I can throw it on other heroes if need be. Alright, so we got it. Alright.
Hail, human.
Well, thanks for your help on this one. I'm going to have to figure out what to do next. I think I'm going to do some wanted Warren Kryta stuff.
Hail, human.
But I appreciate it. You were OP there with that pain inverter.
Hail, human.
Yeah, I had progressed all the way to that last quest and been sitting on it for a couple days, but I wanted to finish it on the stream. Are you going for anything in particular like oppressor weapons? No. Honestly, I haven't looked too much at what to do with these war supplies. I haven't really paid attention to what I want out of the Warren Kryta, besides just completing more of the campaign, completing this kind of like, you know, primary stuff. Let's give Master of Whispers now his reward. There we go. So this is good, much better. So the heroes that I have set up with weapons now that are pretty good would be now Master of Whispers. Gwyn now has a 40/40 domination set. Xandra here has Kirsch's staff, which is... It's not like the perfect staff for a soul twisting ritualist, but it's good enough, right? And it's easy to get. At least she gets plus 15 energy and plus 60 health, which is good. And also the Kirsch's Staff, I could really throw this onto any caster. Because you can see the requirements here. It's either 9 Divine Favor, or Fast Casting, Soul Reaping, Energy Storage, or Spawning Power. So it's just a caster staff. Pretty good. I think we should do maybe some of these wanted quests. Let's see which ones we have. Scoundrels Rise. Alright, I remember this one. It's just outside of Gates of Kryta. I'm really glad that I actually ended up running from Beacon's Perch all the way down to Ascalon City. Because I'm going to have more unlocked now, and then at least I have some of these outposts unlocked. Like, I guess this one for War of Kryta. The problem is I think some of these War and Kryta quests are going to have me go right into the Maguna jungle, I think. Which I don't have unlocked. So I might actually have to go and do some missions. And then I think too, if I do like those Defend Drachner's Forge and Titan Source quest, it'll eventually bring me down here. So I have this unlocked. Another one of my reasoning was once the anniversary stuff comes out next month, I can do these regions to get proofs of Triumph or Legends, whichever one it is. And also in Wayfarer's Reverie, I think some of the things I have to do for that quest, I have to do down here. So I have that all unlocked now. And now with this, you just have a 6-man group. And I'm going to do these in hard mode, actually. That's how I did the last couple wanted quests. So we'll go with a Bip. We'll go with Soul Twisting. We'll go with Gwen. And I think what we actually want is maybe an Ineptitude. This is a nice support Ineptitude with some Paragon skills in here. And I think we actually want our Signet of Spirits. Worth starting in Temple of the Ages. I have Temple of the Ages unlocked. What do you mean starting in Temple of the Ages, though? Oh, not Norgu. Let's do Livia. I think what Livia actually needs is Ancestor's Rage. I think maybe instead of Protective was Kolai, Ancestor's Rage. Oh, for the 8-player party. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think if we struggle in doing some of this, we should go ahead and do that. Let's get Whirlwind Attack back on here, though. And I think what I'll do pretty soon too is actually I can turn in this Hero's Handbook now. And then I can decide if I want Azura points or Norn points. And I think I'm going to do Azura. That way I can actually get the Spectacles. And I'll make that Spectacles for Sword. Because right now I only have a helmet for Axe. Maybe after this we'll go ahead and get the Spectacles. I have been enjoying running 100 Blades. you can definitely see that the damage is lower, like, per attack. But then, with it being a sword, but then all this AoE is so satisfying to see, especially when I have Splinter Weapon on me. And then you hit like Sun and Moon Slash when you have 100 Blades on. It's so cool to see all that damage. That's right, there's like Jade here too. I remember doing this on another character and I wasn't infused. And they actually kind of took me out pretty easily. Should probably focus on killing their healer first. Is there 2 healers? Why is this guy so tough? Seems like a huge fail. It's taken us a long time to kill. They're going down though. Here's the guy we need to kill. Bauer. You can see it's easy to over aggro here. So I think we should kill some of these groups on the side. Just to be safe. Since this is hard mode, I guess. Alright, just kill that scale team. And then let's just try to pull this group. Not bad. I do have a lockpick, but I feel like I don't want to open up these locked chests until maybe I do like Fissure of Woe or just somewhere where I expect a little bit better drops. I've been getting Nick gifts? No, not really. I should be though. I should be trying to farm those. But the thing is I always sell the Nick gifts. So I would just obviously need to be opening them up here as a Melandru's character. It's easy today? What is the one today? Elemental Dust. Okay. I feel like I had some in my inventory and I ended up selling it. Because I remember like I sold it, and as I sold it, I saw it said like Nicholas the Traveler was collecting these on Toolbox. It was like either said today or maybe it was yesterday that I did it. But I mean, don't you normally just get like alcohol and like party points and stuff like that if you actually open up Nick gifts? See, my storage is getting super full, my inventory. Oh, summon stones. Oh yeah, and then those candies. Yeah, I think it's worth it then. Let's kick out these heroes and add in our lower level ones. Actually level them up. And these are not bad either to get some gold. I mean, 1,000 gold for completing these is pretty good. And then it's not all that difficult in hard mode now that our team is pretty well set up. So getting these extra war supplies is nice as well. There we go. Goran is now max level. Goran is holding on to a shield I got from a collector. A stance shield. As well as this icy igneous blade of enchanting. Okay. So, what's this next one we have? Oh, I got stuck there. Where's this other wanted quest? Watchtower Coast. That's like... Where's Watchtower Coast? Oh, up here. Oh, and Zenmai now is 20. Let me check and see where exactly Lovisa is. I feel like this is actually one of the more difficult ones. Maybe not. She's just down at the beach. Chilling at the beach. Let's get our heroes back in here. And I like our setup. I like what we're using. I think Great Dwarf Weapon could be fun to cast it onto my pet. Maybe I could try that. Let's do that instead of maybe Enraging Charge. I already have 2 fallbacks anyways. Enraging Charge is just nice to speed up the adrenaline gain a little bit. Kind of took a while for that to load there. Alright, yeah, we just follow this path down to the beach. Here we have a boss. Wonder what elite they're running. Maybe let's just kill them for a morale boost. It's a mesmer too. Oh, they're running E-Surge. The Shadow Song is just keeping me blind. Oh wow. That E-Surge cut through us, I guess. So much for just the morale boost. Now we have death penalty instead. Okay. Let's rezone and go again. Kind of thinking about kicking Livia and adding a third mesmer. For more interrupts. The thing is I really do like Splinter Weapon. Whatever, let's go again. Maybe we'll avoid that boss. I do kind of want to get my revenge against these guys. Let's see if we can actually kill them. I think we should actually try to take out the melee. I think they were doing some work on our back line. That's this healer. And then we're gonna aggro this other group now too. Oh, they have Death Pact Signet. What? Let's fucking kill this guy, Jesus. Should be targeting him the whole time. I mean, they're not doing... Oh, he's up again. That's right, that Death Pact Signet. I don't know... Man, just kill this one group. How much time it's taking us. I'm going back. Alright, let's stop messing around. I don't want Livia anymore. We're gonna go 3 Mesmers. Let's do a panic. That's pretty bad. We can't even get past that first group. That's not good. Alright, I know we need to focus on that death pack segment. This time we're just steamrolling them. How is he up again? What is going on here? Alright, 4th time's a charm, right? I think we really have to just avoid those guys entirely. Maybe pump up our damage with another E-Surge, not panic. Let's take out our frustration on this level 5 Lynx instead. Makes us feel a little bit better. I do like the skin of Cinder's Edge. I think it looks pretty good. Can we sneak by? We can't even run by these guys. Now here comes the other group. Man, I don't know if we can do this one in hard mode. I wonder, can you actually go from Temple of the Ages for this one? I know you can go from Divinity Coast, which I don't have, but I don't know if that's an 8-person area or if it's a 6-person area. Yeah, I know Temple of Ages is 8-person, but I don't think we can go from Temple of Ages without going into an outpost. I don't know if we can get to Watchtower Coast from Temple of Ages without going into Beetlelon. Maybe we'll try Pain Inverter. I I mean, hard mode is just an additional 10 war supplies. I feel like the boss down here is actually going to be easy to kill. It's just this group, this first group. I don't know what's going on. Let's try in normal mode. Maybe you move like a dwarf instead of pain inverter. Yeah, it's only 6-person for this. I did not think this was going to be all that difficult. But it's like the first group who can't even get past. It's kind of pathetic. Alright, now let's starch them. Just the shadow song is annoying. Alright, this is looking a lot easier. So yeah, I think losing the 10 war supplies by doing this in normal mode and saving us all this frustration is probably worth it. I think a part of it too is, you know, I know I've done this quest before on other characters and I haven't really struggled. I think a part of it is just my hero team is strong, but you know, I would like to get some 40-40 sets for Norgu and Raza. None of them really have superior runes. Everyone just has like a minor rune. Raza or Norgu doesn't have any. I have some insignias on them. But that stuff does make a difference, especially when you're doing hard mode. Maybe I'm just compensating for a skill issue here, but I think it makes a difference. Let's just rush these fools. What's this guy's elite? Actually, one elite I would like to capture maybe is Wanderlust. Ritualist. I still do want to go back and do that Norn fighting tournament because I never actually beat it. Try summoning stones. Maybe I'm late in seeing that message, but yeah, I still don't have any summoning stones though. That's why I think I like the suggestion of doing knit gifts to get some summoning stones. Makes sense. I'm not used to seeing enemies resurrect each other either. I've done some Warden and Modoc solo farming for runes on my Melandrus. Might be worth it to gear out the heroes. Yeah. At some point, I think I'm going to have to do farming for like runes and insignias. I do have Canthan Courier Crisis, which is what most people recommend. But I haven't tried it yet. I've just been more focused on completing the story. But then it does feel a little bit strange. It's like if I've completed all these, you know, if I've completed Eye of the North, Prophecies, Factions, War in Kryta, then I'm gonna actually max out my heroes with runes and insignias. It doesn't really make sense. I should probably just bite the bullet and do what I don't want to do and actually farm those. And I think in doing Winds of Change, I actually will need those. I think I'll really struggle if I'm running with my heroes in Winds of Change. The normal mode loot is pretty terrible. Yeah, you're right. It's not just minus 10 war supplies, it's also the fact that the loot is worse in normal mode. Or maybe you're talking about Canthan Courier Crisis, I don't know. Alright, let's take these guys out. I wonder if Mark of Protection is used appropriately by heroes. Now that that skill is really powerful, I've kind of wanted to capture it and try it out. Something tells me heroes just use it poorly still. Just in general, playing the game in normal mode gave very little runes. I had to resort to the solo farming. Yeah, I've been playing in normal mode for the most part, and I've gotten a decent amount of runes, but mostly minor. No runes of vigor. I'm really surprised, like, the fact that I've done all this campaign stuff and I still haven't got any runes of vigor. Gwen actually has a Prodigy's insignia, which is really expensive to buy, and of course I can't do that as Melandru's, but I was excited to get that. Because typically if I set up a Mesmer hero team, like every single one of their armor pieces has a Prodigy's. And that gets expensive. One of the reasons I like War in Kryta though is the mission Battle for Lion's Arch is one of my favorite of all time. Alright, what is this one? Riverside Assassination. Wonder if we can do this one if we have enough outposts unlocked.
Welcome, friend.
Oh, they just take you there. Alright, we'll try to do this one then. I need to clear out some storage space, some inventory space though. You can see too, I got some resurrection scrolls. I think I got this when I was actually doing War in Kryta. When you give those gifts to Lieutenant Thackeray, he gives you those Those parcels. I got those. I also got 2 armors of salvation, which I didn't even think about using. But I guess if things start getting difficult, we'll use those. I'm sure these emblems and badges could be turned into collectors, but kind of too lazy to check right now what they give you. Just merchant that stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our heroes in. I think I'm liking the 3 mesmers. And just forgetting about that Signet of Spirits. Plus with 2 mesmers having a BIP, I mean it's still good, but it's like you have this person on your team that as a battery. It's nice to have 3 mesmers to make it feel worth it. And really too, I could just make these all 3 energy surge. But I think the Ineptitude provides some nice variety, some good anti-melee, anti-physical damage. So we'll keep it at this for now. Yeah. Let's take a look though to see what we have to do in Riverside Assassination. Oh yeah. I kind of remember this one. You go in essentially you're in Riverside Province. Head north across the beach, killing White Mantle. There'll be an Ether Seal that we have to kill. As if you want to avoid the Ether Seal, you can take 30 extra minutes by going the long way around. Yeah, no thanks. We'll do the frontal assault route. But for that, we should probably do normal mode.
How can I help? May the gods protect you.
And then we said we're going to buy those Azura spectacles. We really need to do that after this. But I do feel like underpowered now without Splinter Weapon. Let's kill this Jade Cloak. I've been trying out 3 Domination Mesmers in RT backline and trying Unyielding Aura Smite to buff my Derv. The Smite is fun because big numbers, but the team struggles with hard mode melee groups. So that's your 6-man party. Okay. I would feel just scared running without a soul twisting, I think. I almost always have soul twisting. But Unyielding Aura, I do like that. I haven't captured that on my Melandru's character. But every now and then, I'll run it on some of my other characters. I guess that's kind of your replacement for Soul Twisting. About to finish Eye of the North already. We did it. We already beat Eye of the North. I did that right when I kind of launched up the stream. Had Iron Apparition help me out with that. And yeah, Eye of the North is done. We got a Blood Staff for Master of Whispers, or actually Soul Reaping Staff. But it's plus 20% enchantment. So he's my BIP. So that's good. Plus 20%, that's an extra 2 seconds, right? Late to the party, but now we're doing some War in Kryta. Because we've beat every campaign now. I mean, I feel like I can say that for Factions, Nightfall, and Eye of the North. I don't really feel like I can say that for Prophecies, since I just ran to Drox, or fought to Drox, and then beat the campaign that way. But I'm going to go back and finish the other, jumping right into Winds of Change, yeah. I've done some of this in hard mode, and then some of this I'm doing in normal mode, because I was struggling. Alright, I think we go up this way. Oh, okay, that's the 8-man. Okay, nice. Yeah, I probably will do Hearts of the North, or maybe Winds of Change. Hearts of the North, that's the one that I had never completed. I've gotten far in it, but I've never actually completed it. I never got to witness the wedding, which I'm kind of upset about. Oh, I can't go that way. Go down here. Winds of Change, though, should be tough. I was saying earlier I might need to try to farm out some runes and insignias to do that, if I plan on doing that on a hero team. I could try to party up with some real people. Maybe some people in our guild would want to run it, and then I'd feel more comfortable. But if I do it with heroes, I think they're a little bit underpowered. Hearts North is fun. It requires some item farming, though, which is tedious. I had to use the wiki for most of it. Yeah, I had to get those items to start War in Kryta. Because for Lieutenant Thackeray, he wants, like, you know, the 6 votive candles, and then the alcohol and treats and all that type of stuff. And I was worried about those votive candles, because to get those you need 3 honeycombs. But actually the honeycombs, you can get 3 from a quest in Eye of the North. Hunter's Pride actually gives you 3 honeycombs. Because otherwise, you'd have to wait for like events to try to farm them. But luckily I hadn't done that quest and hadn't used them or anything. Okay, it's up here. Normally I'd be running Toolbox. I don't know why I'm not, but that's okay. Also that Hunter's Pride, it gave me this elite skill. It gave me Urson Blessing, where you get to take on the bear form. I don't know, is that the only quest that actually gives you an elite? Can you think of any quest that actually give you an elite skill? Might be the only one that I can think of. You guys might notice too, pointed out earlier, but I have a new pet. I did get the Black Moa. I like his name. I think the name's pretty creative. Alright, let's take out this group. This looks like it's very easy to over aggro things here. I think Tinkles would be proud of my pet. The Black Moa though, you can get it. I kind of forgot how to get it. I had to look it back up. But it's just a quest you get in House U Heltzer. In the quest too, the quest is actually to kill a Black Moa, but I just charmed it, and then it still completed the quest. I think even if I did kill it though, it then spawns later on. Yeah, this is probably, you know, I like the Black Moa. It's just its aesthetics. Probably my favorite for damage and stuff would be the Roller Racing Beetles. That one, though, having to listen to it as you run around is kind of annoying. The one I really want to get is the spider that you have to get. I guess it's the underworld, right? The spider seems like a flex to have. Let's see. Which way do we walk in here? We do have to come up here. I actually remember this one. The fight inside this gate actually gets pretty tough. Maybe I need to lock in and pay attention here as we get inside. All these signets of return. Yeah, having no problem with these white mantle, but inside we got some jade, I think. Or maybe not. But I think I need to clear these guys on the outside. I'm afraid I'm gonna aggro all of them and they're all gonna start swarming in. Yeah, save yourselves is great. I think no, I guess you can't run that on your Paragon yet. But once you have your Heroic Refrain build, you'll have to run Save Yourselves too. Save Yourselves plus, whatever that... What's that Paragon skill that you're running? The Sun Spear one, right? That one's super good for Paragons. And that plus Save Yourselves, it's like you're... like unbeatable. Alright, I guess we just aggroed everything anyways. Holy shit. This looks... Let's run. This does not look good. Alright, we gotta approach that differently when we go inside. We pulled a huge group there. And I just saw us dropping. I would really like to have a minion master here to soak up some damage. Or even if I did have my Signet of Spirits, those spirits can soak up some damage too. But with this, it's like, we'll just be the ones getting targeted. Or maybe these soul-twisting ritualist spirits. I wonder if we can, like, position our team something like this. And then maybe we pull. I'm worried about these reses popping up. Trying to watch out for those. I guess I can remind myself I do have resurrection scrolls I can use if need be. Alright, that was good. Now we need to kill this Ether Seal. Oh, this Jade Cloak. This guy's doing some damage. Is this our guy here? Yeah, this is the guy we're supposed to kill, I think. Is that not who we're supposed to kill? Oh, Wilhelm the Demeaning. He's up here. At least we got a morale boost from that, though. Oh, we just smoked those guys. They balled up nicely there. I wonder what elite he has. Oh, energy surge. The only other Mesmer elite I really want to capture is psychic instability. I think I'll run that from time to time. Alright. Cool, not too bad. I had one kind of dicey pull there, but we're able to survive it. Let's free up our limited inventory space here. And not that I really care about this insignia, but I might as well just take it. What's my best rune drop so far? It's not a rune, but I got a Prodigy's insignia for Gwen. That I was pretty happy about. Runes I've been really unlucky for. I haven't gotten like any superior runes for my Mesmers. I haven't even gotten a single axe or sword or hammer rune. I've gotten actually a bunch of runes of attunement and Vitae, which is nice. But yeah, I don't know. I think I need to actually do some farming for it specifically. Oh, Stormbound. This is for Rangers. It's not for Elementalists. Oh, let's not give it to a Char. Not him. We'll give it to Margaret. I don't know, have you gotten any good runes on your Melandrus yet? Or any good insignias? I've gotten a whole variety of insignias. Yeah, they feel rare, but I think if you seek them out, you can. Like, you have to farm certain groups of enemies just for those drops. Which I've not been doing at all. I've just been doing progress in the story. The only things that I have gone back and farmed is yesterday I was farming some Jade Brotherhood bracelets to get a 2020 domination offhand. And I feel like I might go and actually do that again at some point. So I can get another offhand for another hero. It does feel good when they drop. I get so excited identifying it, and then usually it's just like disappointment. What's this next one? A little help from above. Okay, I kind of remember that one. Wiki bounties will be great for Melandrus, I think. Oh. Not wiki. WIK bounties. What's WIK bounties? I think let's turn in this completed... I have the North book now. Who do we turn this into? I want to get the Azura points. I feel like I have to turn it into someone in Rata some then, right? Or is it not in Rata some? Let's check. Oh yeah, it's Lex. Gotta turn this into Lex. Azuran Talent Scout. I'm really doing this just so I can get the spectacles. So I can get rank 5 to get the spectacles. Although I'm sure the skills that I will use more will be Evan Vanguard title track.
I'm busy.
What is this? Oh, I guess I never utilized that before. $40,000 experience. Wow, that's huge. But just 4,000 gold. I've completed every page. Then also 20,000 Azura reputation points. So let's see what that'll take me up to. Yeah, rank 5. And maybe it's Club that has these spectacles for us. Feels good to turn that in though, just to get rid of, or to get some extra inventory space. But now doing Warren Kryta, I'm getting so many of these things, like Royal Gifts, Medal of Honor, Confessor's Orders. Alright, let's see if Club has what we want.
Most curious.
Nice, thanks for tuning in, saying hello. But we need tempered glass vials. I know we can craft those. There's probably a crafter here, a materials guy here for it. I know there's one in Kaining. Oh shit, did I just craft something? Oh, I actually crafted what I needed. Okay. Yeah, it's just 5 glittering dust. How many do you need? I need 5, but I can't trade because this is a Melandru's character, actually. So it's impossible. But I think these spectacles look good. I think they'll look good on this character too. I don't really like the tinted ones. Or the slim ones too. I think they look a little bit dorky. But I like these round spectacles. course, we can't even put a swordsmanship rune on it, though, because we haven't found one yet.
Most curious.
Oh yeah, so it actually does nothing, because it's +1 the item's attribute, but I don't have a rune to put on it. I mean, is it even worth getting at this point then? I guess it's going to take up inventory space, but I guess already I would hold on to these glass vials and they're taking up inventory space. So I guess might as well get it. I really need to get this equipment pack. And thing is the large one is 5 gold coins. And that's going to take me a while to save up for. I almost just want to buy the one that's 1 gold coin. Yeah, let's just get the spectacles now. We might as well. Let's see what they look like. Okay. Kind of cool. I don't know. Expecting a little bit something different. But it's kind of cool. I like it better than the helmet. I don't even like to wear this helmet or to have it show. The glasses look kind of cool though. I was also considering maybe going for the bandana. Now I'm kind of regretting my choice. I think I should have gone for the bandana and turned in the book for, what is that, Norn or Deldrimor or something. Spectacles aren't too bad. Latex rubber head. What's going on? Thanks for coming and finding me here. Yeah. So that's our next goal, is to get either an axe or a sword rune. Let me check this stream real quick. Because like I was saying, this is the first time in a long time I've tried streaming to Twitch and to YouTube at the same time. Is this Twitch one even going? I think it's still up. Yeah, okay. Alright, good. Actually, I did... A while ago, I made a Kick account. But I haven't actually done any streams on it. But I have it set up in OBS where I could do multi-stream to Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. I don't know how it would go with, like, connectivity issues and stuff. I think it'd be alright, though. Just got back on after 14 years. Well, now is a good time to return. Because with Reforged and everything, you got more players active, you got some new modes to try out. Let's see, I feel like I can at least upgrade these spectacles with an insignia. Let's see what cost is hiding. Cost doesn't have anything. Goran's got a stalwart. And I don't think Jorah has anything. Made a new character. Did you make a Melandru's character? That's where I think a lot of people have been having fun lately. Yeah, let's get this stalwarts off of Goran here. We'll put it onto our spectacles. Kind of funny thinking that glasses like this provide you all this armor. Like, it makes sense for, like, helmets. to have spectacles giving you all this armor, it's kind of funny. Maiden Ellie and Prophecies. Nice. You gonna try to go for LDOA on that? LDOA is just such a grind. I've had a level, I think 18 or 19 there, and I'm so close to finishing it, but I just can't be bothered to actually grind anymore at this point. All right. Let's look up this next quest for Warren Kryta. A little help from above. Let's see how long this one's supposed to take. If it's a quick one, maybe we'll do it. Oh, it's definitely not a quick one. You gotta go to Secret Passage. And then it's a pretty long quest. It's alright, maybe we'll stop the stream there for today. We did beat Eye of the North. And in doing so, as a review, we did get our staff for Master of Whispers. So since he's our BIP, he's got this pretty nice staff. 20% enchanting, half skill recharge. So that's good for like his heals. And also it halves casting time of spells, 10% chance. That's pretty decent. Nice upgrade for our BIP. We upgraded ourselves with some glasses that we still need a rune for. This must be your Ellie then, huh? So not bad. Pretty successful. We'll have to continue on with our Warren Kryta stuff. Maybe complete that. And then we'll probably try to do some Winds of Change. At some point, I'll probably have to go and actually do some dedicated farming for some runes and insignias. But very good. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll try to continue doing some of these streams. And make sure you tune into those. Make sure you guys check out these YouTube videos that are always dropping on Sundays. Maybe Saturday nights your time. Yeah, tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow my time. It's going to drop a video of Mark of Protection in Fort Aspenwood. So make sure to check that out. Alright. See you guys.